My name is Zihan. For this project, I researched entrepreneurial practice of artist Kehinde Valley based on academic sources and the innovator's DNA. I will also reflect on my own vision of future work in the culture and creative industries. Kehinde Valley is best known for his large-scale portrait painting of black men and women in the style of European classic art. He uses the poses, background, and technique of traditional painting by artists like Chakalui David, but replaced the original white aristocrat with everyday black individuals. This transforms the meaning of art, celebrating black culture and identity. Willie also works in stained glass, bronze sculpture, and fashion collaborations. For example, his public statue "Rumor of War" placed a young black man on horseback rephrasing and challenging Confederate monument. His work creates the history of race and power in art, while also being a highly recognizable and marketable product. Willie's official portrait of President Barack Obama is another example of how his art reaches both high culture and public audience. Willie's success is based on several key skills. First, visionary thinking. He recognized that black presence was missing in classical art and built a career around changing that. Second, technical mastery. His paintings are detailed, vibrant, and skillfully made. Third, brand identity. Willie developed a unique, recognizable style, bold florid background, heroic poses, and fashionable subject. He is also adaptable, moving between different media and themes. Finally, Willie collaborates well, working with curators, models, and museums to create art that resonate globally. Resonate globally. Willie faced several challenges. The art would traditionally exclude black artists, and some critics called his work decorative or repetitive. Decorative. Willie responds by involving his practice, painting women, exploring more emotional themes such as grief and vulnerability in an archaeology of silence. He also worked strategically to place his art in major museums, challenged old narratives. Willie's success showed that he not only has creative talent but also the resilience to overcome symmetric obstacles. Discovery skills. Willie uses all five discovery skills from the innovator's DNA. He questions why black bodies were excluded from classical art. He observes both contemporary street life and historical painting. Through networking, he builds partnership with creators and institutions, helping his work reach wider audience. He experiments with new media, moving from oil painting to sculpture, stained glass, and fashion. Finally, Willie demonstrates associational thinking, combining European classical style with hip hop, fashion, and modern black culture. This creative mixing is what makes his work so original. My future vision. My future vision is to combine my background in graphic design with new skills in fine art so that I can work in a culture and creative industry. I would like to be part of creative project in a museum, culture institution, or creative studio. For example, working on exhibition design, branding for culture products, or creating visual art that connects with local identity. Inspired by Candy Valley, I hope to create visual works that not only looks beautiful but also communicate culture meaning and engage the audience emotionally. In the future, I imagine working in a team of designers, curators, and artists, as well as developing personal art projects that explore culture and storytelling. My current hard and soft skills. Currently, I'm a first year graphic design student. I have technique skills, basic technical skills in Adobe Photoshop, Illustrator, and InDesign. I also have strong drawing skills and enjoy illustration, which I hope to develop more. In terms of soft skills, I'm creative and I adapt well to new learning environment and tools. I'm open to feedback and enjoy collaborative works. I also have a strong interest in culture stories and virtual identity, which I think will help me develop more meaningful design projects in the future. Over the next 2 years, I plan to improve in branding, illustration, and culture storytelling to prepare for my future career. To reach my future goal, I will need I will need to develop stronger art and design skills, especially in advanced illustration and painting. I will also need to deepen my cultural awareness, learning more about art history, virtual storytelling, and contemporary contemporary culture. Collaborations will be very important, so I want to improve my communication and teamwork skills. Project management is also key, so as I will need to manage deadline, budget, and creative planning in professional projects. Finally, I must commit to lifelong learning, also staying update on trend tools and creative ideas in the culture and creative industries. To develop those skills, I will need a high level of personal commitment. I plan to study fine art after graduation. This will take at least 2 years in a postgraduate program. In addition, I will need to invest time outside of class in drawing practice, personal projects, and building a professional portfolio. In terms of resources, I will need design software like Adobe Creative Suite, good quality art material, and access to book, exhibition, and online courses. Mentorship will also be important. I will seek advice and feedback from teachers, experienced artists, and professionals in industry. Finally, I will need to manage my time well to balance study, personal learning, and creative project. Through this project, I have learned that successful creative work combines talent and with innovations, resilience, and cultural awareness. Inspired by Candy Valley's example, I am motivated to keep developing my skills and to contribute meaningfully to the culture and creative industry in the future. Thank you for listening to my presentation.